Hello and welcome to the Easy Allies podcast. The last day, well, the second to last, as we're filming this, of July.
Yeah.
Summer
Spider-Man
is winding down.
Spider-Man.
Spideys
I feel like summer's just...
and Odysseys.
We're like literally in the middle of summer. What are you talking about?
Well, it's after August. It's over.
July, August, September.
Like once September hits, summer's over.
Wake
In like the
me up.
grand scheme of, the kids are back to school.
Yeah, our kids.
You're getting closer to like Halloween, fall.
You want kids,
Like
don't
that's it, definitely. One of these days, I should be so lucky. Folks, we are here to talk about CEO bigwigs. We're here to talk about
Our usual mainstays.
some games, and some jolly stuff, some medium stuff, and some melancholic stuff. I think a little bit. This one's a little melancholic.
Running the whole
Yeah.
gamut there.
Yeah. So let us, with that being said, dive right in. We also have some good patron questions today that kind of fit the vibes as well. But let's dive right into a slow...
Did you say your name?
We are Easy Allies. I'm Michael Huber. I don't think I said my name.
I'm Isla Hink.
Yeah.
We will hopefully be joined later by Don Casanova.
Yes.
We knew he would be later,
He's
and Huber
waiting
was later
to
today.
secure.
So he's waiting to secure.
Yeah.
So yeah, starting a little later today, but
Yes.
and Damiani is doing something family thing.
Yeah, I think he's got some family stuff going today.
Some family thing. So hey,
It's the end
a
of
good thing.
It's the end of summer.
It's that end of
things.
summer.
Yeah.
It's that mid-July end of summer. That everybody's talking about it. Why is my laptop not sitting flush? There it is.
Flush. How you gonna beat my straight flush? Aren't you gonna look at your card?
Look at your goddamn card. Should have come to me first. I'd have let you fall down for free.
So good. All
Too
right.
small pair.
Eights.
I'm not done with Maverick yet.
And eights.
The shirt
Commodores.
is from Paris, France.
So good. One of the funniest movies. All right. So Battlefield 6. We got Battlefield 6 news. And the record...
Game. That's a good one.
I'm Out of the Game is one of the best.
You knocked me out of the game.
Battlefield is not out of the game because their record-breaking success earned their CEO.
It's in the game because it's EA. Sorry,
remember their CEO is the Bond villain, Andrew Wilson.
Right.
Straight up.
Looks like a Bond villain. Gets paid like a Bond villain.
Yeah. His bonus went up to $38 million. And this is coming off the heels of laying off just a massive amount, an undetermined amount, but people from all Battlefield sectors, every department got hit. So the number is clearly substantial. So he got an $8 million raise thanks to how well Battlefield performed. This is 4 months later after the layoffs.
Right.
Battlefield 6 was the highest selling game of 2025. That is a huge deal.
Yeah.
It beat out Call of Duty Black Ops 7. It beat out NBA 2K. Over 7 million copies in just 3 days. Most successful launch in franchise history.
And to put money in perspective,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
I just did a little math.
Yeah.
I think I did that math correctly.
Yeah.
Is that 8? Because 8 million has 6 zeros, right?
8 million.
8 and then 6 zeros?
6 zeros, yeah. 7 digits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you paid everyone who got, like, let's say just $100,000, whatever, which is probably, maybe an average, maybe it's more like 120, whatever, for all the employees, that's 80 people.
Yeah.
Getting paid $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
That could have been paid with that
life-changing
raise.
money to 80
With that
people.
raise.
Exactly. That
80 people.
That brought this game
Not to mention
us.
38 million.
Yeah. $38 million is his I think that was just his like bonuses as well.
Good Lord. Probably stock packages.
Yeah.
And probably some bullshit like that too.
And I wanted to bring up because such a theme lately of the Easy Allies podcast has been the layoffs and being laid off despite delivering a successful product, a quality product that not only is critically well received, but commercially as well.
Yeah.
is it fair? Because I love that you did that math. That was my number one question, Isla.
Yeah.
Was like, is it fair to ask the person at the top to make those sacrifices to help out everyone in the company?
But here's my thing.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. If you're getting an $8 million
I think it is.
raise,
Yeah.
what kind of sacrifice are we talking about, right?
Exactly.
Sure, it's a capitalist system, whatever.
Yeah.
The way everything is set up, people at the top want to be paid the most.
Yeah.
Nothing we say or do is going to change that desire, right?
Yeah.
But like, I don't think it's a sacrifice to just get paid $30 million.
Yeah, I know. I know.
Like, my goodness.
I look at just the leftover numbers in there, like the 649,984, because it's
Right.
38,649,984. This has it to
Right.
the dollar.
649,000.
Just like the little leftovers of the million is like
Yeah.
life changing.
If I was making $649,000 a year, I'd be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, my God.
I'd be like, I'm good.
Forever?
Yeah, I mean,
not
like,
forever, but like.
Well, I mean, I've seen things like if you have like it's like something like $2 or $3 million or whatever.
Like you're good
like
for life.
invested properly. Like generally speaking, you're okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like obviously there are caveats and your mileage may vary, knock on wood, whatever, but like, you know, so it's like this kind of wealth
It's insane.
is
I can't even fathom it.
yeah, it's very
Whereas
funny.
I'm just like checking my bank account daily,
Yeah.
like staring down the barrel of rent monthly, like all that shit. It's just like, you put that in perspective. And then again, we just talk about the people who made the game, put in the long hours.
Well, this is an interesting. I was talking with some friends of mine who work for Microsoft companies, whatever. I won't say who or anything.
Yeah.
But like, we were talking about what we said on the podcast a while ago, but where it's just like the incentive is getting messed up. Where it's like your game underperforms, everyone gets fired. Your game performs like world-shattering sales records, everyone gets laid off.
Yeah.
So it's like there's going to be a very real problem with retention and productivity and morale in these companies. Like when we used to be owned by Viacom, right? Back in the day at Game Trailers, and they would have Burger Bash, right? Where like they get a bunch of food trucks that come to the fucking parking lot, and everyone gets a slightly longer lunch break, and there's like a hot dog eating contest or whatever, and like little carnival games or whatever. I would always just be like, just pay us more.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a shit.
I don't need this Burger Bash.
Right. I don't need one day a fiscal quarter where you give us some kind of fucking like salve on the wound. Just pay everyone in this parking lot
what they deserve.
$2,000 more a year, whatever the math would. I don't know.
For the Burger Bash.
Burger Bash probably not that expensive, but like, you know what I mean.
Probably a lot,
like, even if it's just like $100 or $200, $300 per person.
Yeah.
Like, I would take $300 over some like watching Bobby eat hot dogs and some burgers I can't eat. Yeah. And like, even if I could eat them, I would still be like, hey man, we
don't need it.
We don't need Snoop Dogg to play at the opening of the new building.
Yeah.
We need fair and equal treatment and some job security, right?
Yeah.
Like it's just like
there's no security.
It's bananas.
People at the top just.
And then you look at these guys and they're just like, it's just like, yeah, okay. If your earnings for 2026 fiscal year add up to $38 million.
What?
Like, and that's just this
one person too.
Yeah. One person, 1 year.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, this is up $8 million from the previous year. That means last year he got $30 million. Yeah. So now this guy has $68 million
in 2 years, probably
and like
hundreds of millions
and like
dollars
many more than that, many more than that. And it's just like the levels of wealth disparity. It's truly. I mean, living in LA, I'm just kind of spiraling out about this right now.
I know,
like
it's insane.
But like living in LA, right? And like everyone has different circumstances that they're born into and like whatever.
Yeah.
But like you walk through neighborhoods and you're just like, who lives in all these houses?
Yeah.
These, like, because every single one of these, like sometimes if we're driving or walking somewhere, and we see a house for sale,
it's my favorite game to play. Look at all the nice millionaires' houses.
You guess how much the house is going to retail for, right? And in LA, you're almost never going to see a house for under $1 million. Yeah. Nowadays, maybe under $2 million.
Yeah.
But like some of these neighborhoods you're walking through and it's like nice houses, but not like crazy mansions. And they're all like $4 or $5 million. And you're just like, what do these people all do?
That is my question every time.
Because it's like, not everyone is Anne Hathaway or whoever. Like,
That's so funny. I'm always like, what do they do?
I'm like, what do you do?
How'd you get there?
Right. Like, how are you buying a house in Los Angeles?
Did you exploit battlefield workers or did you get there by honorable means? Like, because it's like, are you just a doctor or something?
Right. And it's like, what amount of money do you have to make yearly to buy a house in Los Angeles? Because like obviously many people buy houses who just have like 2 incomes and they're probably both making like $200,000 or $300,000 a year, and then you can safely buy a house, right? But like I've heard people say things like you need to make $120,000 a year just to like live comfortably, like renting.
It's crazy.
And that's above average nationally.
It's insane.
That's for LA, I mean, $120 a year. And I'm just like, woof.
Yeah.
Woof.
It's rough. Not rough for Andrew Wilson, though.
No, he's doing great.
Doing really well.
Good job.
Himself.
Good job, man.
Pat on the back, Andrew. Well done.
Like, I don't know. And to seriously engage with your question, is it fair?
Is it his... I always say, like, yo, you're the leader. You're the person.
Sure.
Like, don't you want to protect your people any way you can?
And I think that CEOs are drastically overvalued in the American system, certainly, but in capitalist systems, absolutely. Like, I think that your expertise and, like, if you are really that good of a business leader and you are driving that kind of earnings, then sure, you can be compensated with a percentage of the earnings that you help generate. Sure. That makes total sense.
Yeah.
But like things are so outsized.
Yeah.
Everything in the system is so outside. Everything costs too much. Everyone's getting paid too much. Yeah. And then the wealth disparity is so vast.
Yeah.
Like there are people buying these houses and then people who don't have a house at all, And then it's like we ask questions about fairness, and it's like, well, obviously in the universe, there's no fairness. Like it's just random chaos and things happen. But like humans can create fairness.
Yes.
We can build systems that are fair.
Yes.
And so no, it's not fair. But like,
great answer. Yes.
It's just interesting that
we can hope.
Well, it's interesting that video game companies aren't valuing experience. And
we just talked about it with id firing all those tech
Xbox losing all
legendary
their
experts,
technicians who like built the Xbox 360 and the original Xbox in some cases, probably like the fact that isn't being valued, I think is very concerning for the longevity of this industry, because it's like, and it ties into AI in ways too, where it's like because obviously it's good for capital to replace, a guy who's been getting raises for 40 years. So he's making a fraction of what the CEO is making. But like, it's obviously good business to get rid of that guy and have someone out of college who can just ask Claude. Mm-hmm. Like, obviously I see why they're doing all the things they're doing.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a good idea. I think that we will see, where the cookie crumbles on all of this.
Yeah.
But that's a lot of money.
Yeah. So there that is.
Congratulations to EA on the performance of Battlefield 6.
Always talking about the layoffs here at Easy Allies and the systems and the money. We love numbers at Easy Allies. So when these numbers are right here for everybody to see, I think they say a lot.
Yeah.
You can learn a lot from cold hard facts and numbers.
And chat points out, like the CEO of a company of this size is overseeing, many thousands of people.
Yeah.
And like, that's what I meant is like, I think that these jobs are stressful. And if they do them well, they do drive billions often dollars of earnings for a giant company, right? So it's like, sure, they can be paid well, but like there's paid well and then there's
As my grandpa's favorite word whenever we bring up any kind of price for anything. He'd be like, Grandpa, guess how much that costs? And it'll be like a movie ticket, like $28.
Yeah.
He'll go, what? That's obscene.
Obscene.
Yeah.
I love.
So it's like, yo, that's some obscene amount of money there.
I love how like dads and grandpas have like 10 words they just say weird.
Obscene, yeah. Not obscene, obscene.
My dad would say compass instead of compass and robit.
Robit.
That one I think he might have done as a joke.
Robit rules.
I say robit now as a joke.
All right, getting jolly now. Here we go, everybody. Time to put on your Final Fantasy VII hats. Let's have some fun.
Jason, I was hanging out with people last night, and Jason Wishnov just busts out OG Final Fantasy VII. He's in Cosmo Canyon.
Sick.
Like deep into 7.
Hard copy, like PS1 control system. Oh, like
let's say yes.
High seas.
A European copy.
Oh, okay. Still cool. Still just as cool, but still cool.
He does own it. It's on his shelf, and I have seen it.
Yeah.
Like literally. Sick. So not even blowing smoke, but like, yeah.
Sick. The Final Fantasy VII Revelations FITS system stands for Function Integrated Tactical Suit Wear. This is some real Kingdom Hearts shit here. This is getting better.
Up to suit wear, I was like, okay.
Yeah.
All right, these are words that make sense.
There's a big interview with Eurogamer, and Noisy Pixel also kind of truncated it all, so I want to give a shout out to both of them. According to director Naoki Hamaguchi, the acronym is short for Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, a job-based outfit system designed to expand party customization in the final entry of the Final Fantasy VII Remake trilogy. Some good nuggets from this interview. Each playable character will have 4 outfits. So times the whole cast. That's quite a bit.
That's like 16. Oh, no, there's more than 4 of them.
Yeah. So there's
a shitload of them.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
Yeah, quite a bit. And these provide access to jobs based on classes from across the entire franchise.
Dress spheres.
Exactly. Square Enix has so far shown Cloud using a warrior outfit and Tifa equipped as a dark mage. Here's another really interesting part. I really loved this. A little peek behind the window of game design and like when do you just innovate or not. Hamaguchi said those established roles could steer players towards specific party combinations, and FITS was created to give players more control over which characters they bring into battle and how each party member functions. But he said the team did not want to reuse Rebirth's combat without introducing a substantial new system.
That's cool.
He says, quote, I am pretty confident to say that in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, the hybrid combat system reached a perfected state, so to speak. But with that being said, if we were to just continue to adopt this same exact hybrid combat system from Rebirth into Revelation, a lot of people are probably going to feel that it's a bit stale. So you have this well-received, nearly perfect thing. Like the combat in that game is so sick, it's crazy. And they were like, well, we can't do it again. We have to do something different. I was thinking of Doom as well. Going from Doom 2016 to Doom Eternal to the Dark Ages. A lot of people just were obsessed with Eternal and said it was absolutely perfection. But they completely went the other way and went with the shield and the slow tanking.
More on the ground,
Yes, because they just didn't want to do the same thing over. But, Dark Age was less well received than Doom Eternal. So what do we think about that? Just kind of...
I think it's interesting because it's like... It's especially interesting with 7 Remake Trilogy because it's like... It's the same game... But 3 different games.
Yeah, so
It's refreshing, honestly, to see how much iteration and change they're doing in each iteration. But like, because they could because they could have just rested on their laurels. And made like minor tweaks and improvements based on feedback, whatever. But like in the notion that it's like well, it's one big package. It's one big game.
Very big game. Or very different, yeah.
Yeah, but like I think it's kind of neat that they're taking this stance where it's like still that, and it's still cohesive and still makes sense, but they're not afraid to make like kind of wild big changes. Because like if you think about it, once it's all out, and someone who maybe didn't play it or whatever, or someone replaying through it all in one long go.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah,
which would be long.
Yeah.
But like, it's
Lord
going
of
to
the
be...
Rings back to back to back.
Yeah.
But like way longer.
But I mean, this is like if in Return of the King, they were like, I mean, wait, shit. I guess they do this with Gandalf the Grey into Gandalf the White. He changes his outfit.
Yeah,
gets more powers.
Yeah, new
got
class
the system in 2.
New class.
But I was gonna say it's like if they introduced new outfits that everyone could wear, that they just level up and get more powers. But now that I'm saying this out loud, it's like that is kind of what happens in most Act 3s is you power up.
Yeah.
You get some new thing. So this makes total sense.
Yeah.
And
There
like
it
dress
is.
spheres.
Yeah.
Like dress spheres, everybody loves dress spheres.
Dress spheres, yes.
Not a single human being on the planet doesn't like a dress sphere.
Exactly.
Or a job system.
The coolest way to do a job system, an entirely
my God,
new outfit.
Outfits.
Yeah, it's the best.
Outfits.
So, Revelations.
Very funny to me that it stands for Function Integrated Tactical Suit Wear.
So funny. Like, I immediately thought of Kingdom Hearts and just crazy naming conventions.
Just like bending over
out of
backwards
control.
to make you. It's like you come up with the anagram, or not the anagram, the whatever, the letters.
Yeah.
The thing you want it to be called first.
Yeah.
What is that called?
What is that called?
When it's a... Well, yeah, retronym is what they're doing for sure. But like, what's the thing where you... Like, acrostic
Yeah.
is the poem where...
Sudoku.
Yeah, acronym.
Acronym.
A backronym. That's funny.
But I thought of Sony playing it safe and how I've always liked the first ones more.
Oh, yeah.
So I like
Yeah.
God of War more than Ragnarok, or Ghost of Tsushima more than Yote, or Spider-Man 1 more than 2, because they're really safe. They obviously iterate on what came before, obviously. I'm not saying those.
But it is more of an iteration.
Exactly. Whereas, this is like pretty different. So.
Which is funny because, you know, I mean, I don't know if Ragnarok sold less than God of War.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
But
I don't think
I
so.
think they continue to sell like
Yeah.
Spider-Man 2 sold very well.
Oh yeah.
And like, you know, but then with Laufey, they're
Looks way different.
changing some stuff and people are freaking out.
It hypes me up.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
hyped.
I'm like, sure, obviously
I've been
I wanna
hulking around as
play as
Kratos
her.
for decades here. Like, I'm ready.
But I'm like,
Yeah.
sure, give me talking gelatinous cube. Why the
Let's
fuck
go.
not?
Let's
Like, I
go.
don't know, do something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, super interesting. So, yeah. These are the type of things that keep me up at night. Where
Yeah.
I really, because I love video games so much, where I think about this probably too much. Just how interesting it is, you know, and like even to go with like crazy story swings, like Last of Us Part 2.
Yeah.
Just like not being the same game again and not being the same story again.
Yeah.
And how scary that is, because like you want more, a little bit more of the same little familiarity, but it's also cool when it does its totally new thing, like Resident Evil. How different they all get from each other.
Resident Evil is such an interesting one because it's like, to me, it feels like somehow they do both.
Yeah,
Like they have their cake and they eat it too. Where it's like
exactly.
they try new stuff, but they don't rock the boat. So it feels fresh and new.
Yeah.
But it feels simultaneously safe and also revolutionary. Like every
Totally.
time. I mean, maybe it's just because I love Resident Evil, but
it's true though, because they're always switching it up.
the remakes are all like generally kind of the same.
The remakes are similar, but then you have the first person ones.
7 introduced first person,
You
and
have fixed cameras versus over the shoulder. You have co-op ones.
Well, and it's interesting
It's
that
crazy.
wait, what? 'Cause 9.
Requiem.
Well, with Requiem, they said they have
do it all.
it so you can switch first person and third person, but then with Veronica, they're like it's third person or
Yeah.
it's first person.
Third.
It's locked in one of them. I
think
don't
it's
remember which.
Third. But they showed the
Yeah.
first in the.
But you can't switch it.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay. I assumed that all of them would be toggleable from here on out, but nope,
True.
guess not.
Yeah. We're just along for the ride, Capcom. Whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, love that. Super interesting. Now we just wait for Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts. Next up, this one's a little melancholic, a little sad. A little sadder. Shuhei Yoshida. The one, the only, the legend. He okay? He's so great.
Okay, you can't say this one is sad and then just say Shuhei Yoshida.
Sorry,
Jesus
you're right.
Christ.
Sorry. Yeah.
Shu.
No, he was commenting on something.
Be well. Okay.
Shu's great.
Shu's just talking about something. Okay, good.
Shu speaks.
Shu speaks.
He says Japan's studio was closed down because PlayStation wanted AAA games, not AA games. Yeah. And Japan's studio was unable to scale up.
That's a shame.
Yeah, he says, as a company, PlayStation wanted to drive hardware sales with games like God of War and Uncharted because that's the kind of game that's in demand. It's hard for Japan's studio to launch a new series on console. So, this one is a bummer because technically, like, PlayStation kind of has done the right thing.
Here's the
thing.
Like,
they're doing so well, even though public opinion might be, like, considerably lower, especially with no more discs and, you know, raising plus prices consistently and kind of making the same game in the last couple years, often people say.
Yeah.
But, you know, if we're going by the Andrew Wilsons of the world here... Maybe they have done the right thing from a business point.
But here's the thing. I think this is short-sighted as well because not what I agree with Shuhei. I think that what they did was short-sighted.
I miss Japan Studio. Let that be said.
Yes, obviously. But like, I think it's short-sighted in the same way that firing all your people with experience is short-sighted because, you know, I don't want to live in a world where, you know, the drive from LA to Vegas is literally just nothing between LA and Vegas, right? You need the weird dinosaur statues.
Exactly.
You need rest stops.
You need your thermometer.
You need stuff. You need Zizak's Road or whatever.
Yeah.
You need little things to look at or stop at on the way through to keep you going between the big tent poles, right?
Love that.
Like, I don't want to live in this weird homogenized, everything's AAA.
Everything is either safe. Quadruple A or like...
Or indie.
Sloppy, yeah.
Or slop, yeah. But like...
It's like one or the other.
But like, I think that you know, I always use the film analogy because, you know, whatever. But like, you have your tent poles and then you have your medium budget stuff to keep things going in between. Mm-hmm. And I think that that's the bread and butter of a good studio system, right? Like Sony owned subsidiaries, whatever, but also like of a good healthy console because you never know, you know, because I think that consumers, like, sure, the basic consumer who only buys like a couple sports games and Call of Duty and Uncharted in a year, mm-hmm. they're fine. They're not going to notice that other stuff. But then you have like the more mid-level enthusiasts up to us who's like, you know, we play just about everything, where it's like, that's the spice of life is the variety of the different titles that you have on there. And like, you need the different scales, the different scopes, the different budgets, the different ideas, because AA games are where people get weird too.
Yeah.
You get your Kunitsugamis.
You get your awesome ass shit. He urges players who love Japan Studio to support the creators that worked there on their new games like Slitterhead.
Hell yeah, dude, Slitterhead.
And Rataton.
Yeah.
Dude.
Did you play that yet? You're like Rataton. Jazzed about it.
I think it was like early something.
You had like
I played
a
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, Slitterhead was crazy. Slitterhead was so wild. But like,
your Gravity Rush,
Slitterhead, like these are the exact kind of games I'm talking about where it's like, will all of them hit? No. Will some of them be
your Dench Attacks?
Right. Will some of them be all-time classics that people talk about for years and years to come? Yeah. Will people like mod their PS5s to play Gravity Rush? Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Rataton is in early access still.
Okay.
Yeah. Support it.
I don't know. I don't want the death of the AA.
Same.
I want that to be there.
Same.
That's like my favorite stuff.
Same. I just grinded out Mouse PI, and it was one of those games that like I kept appreciating more and more the entire playthrough. like by the time that game ended, I was just like, what a little gem, Mouse PI.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, what a little freaking gem. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, Zorgland chat just said this. Like when Embracer started buying everything at the beginning, before we kind of realized like what was going on, you know?
Yeah.
There was kind of a vibe that it might be like they might kind of fill that AA, you know? Like THQ Nordic and all that weird shit. Like,
yep.
It was like, oh, okay, like they're forming a weird consortium of a bunch of AA companies, and they're all just gonna keep making AA stuff. But then they got into that weird, like, no, we need to make Lord of the Rings. We need to exploit the Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah, they said that.
They're like, we need to exploit the Lord of the Rings IP.
What an Andrew Wilson thing to say.
Yeah. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to exploit the Lord of the Rings IP.
God. All right, well, shout out to Japan Studio.
Yeah.
Miss him. The gaming landscape is just a little darker without him around. Mm. We got more to come, but if you have been enjoying this show so far, please take a second to like and subscribe and ring that bell on YouTube. It helps us all stay connected. Also, if you want to sponsor this podcast and put your name right here in the space, get in touch at info@easyallies.com and we will give you all the details regarding that information.
Yeah. Our prices are reasonable.
Very reasonable.
Very fair.
Very fair.
Do it.
Yeah.
We prefer to have listeners
Yes, please.
as sponsors
Yeah.
to anybody else.
Yes. I concur.
Yeah.
And if you were a patron of Easy Allies already, thank you so much. We love you so much. Appreciate it. Sorry, summer's almost over.
It's kind of not. It's like we're like right.
The kids are back to school in 2 weeks. Summer's over.
I don't even like their children are not. I don't even see kids. Like if I find myself, I was in the lobby waiting for a massage. Like in like early May,
nice.
mid May, whenever that was.
My arm like here has been sore for like 2 months.
Yeah, massages are great. But like it was like mid-May and they were just like I can't tell how old people are, but like I don't know, 14-year-olds, 13 teens, tweens. Yeah. They were just kind of everywhere in the like complex where the massage place I go to is. And I was just like, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. This is the most children I had seen in like years. And I was like, okay, it's May. I guess
fair is going on.
Yeah, I was like,
something.
I guess school is out. Is it like lunch break for these guys? Like, what's going on? It was weird, is my point. I don't really remember what my point is. I never see kids.
Yeah.
You just never see them.
You never see them. They're like hobbits.
Yeah.
They're just floating around.
I'm always like I literally like am reminded they exist. I'm like, oh yeah. Little
Kids,
short, loud guys. That's fun. All right, whatever.
That's a thing.
I hope they're doing all right. Stay safe.
All right, my one thing. What do you got? I don't have much. I just said Mouse PI. I was sick.
Oh, dude, yeah. I feel like I'm jazzed about, like, I'm just jazzed about.
Jazz.
I'm just jazzed about.
I always think about Zac Efron.
What?
Forever. Speaking of Battlefield, wasn't that a Battlefield promo?
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Zac Efron and Jamie Foxx at E3.
Oh, right.
And they were interviewing him. And he'd say, I'm jazzed.
I'm jazzed.
Jazz. Said jazz like 7 times.
I'm jazzed.
In like 20 seconds.
I'm jazzed about it.
I'm jazzed.
What did we used to say? Beefed. Somebody used to say that. No, I'm just jazzed about like TV.
Nice.
Jazzed about Hot D. I'm jazzed about Silo, Rhaenyra. I'm jazzed about the...
Only 2 more Rhaenyras.
Oh, there's only 2 more
Only
Rhaenyras?
2 more, yeah.
Shit.
I know. It's 8
what the hell are they going to do?
I don't know.
The last couple episodes felt a little kind of like...
A little bit. Yeah,
we're adjusting to what's going on.
For sure, we're moving the chess pieces.
Yeah,
we're moving them around.
The chess pieces are being moved.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Silo, like it loves to do, is
still in the planning phase.
Season 3, we're still in the planning phase.
Yeah, we're still getting our bearings here. What we're going to talk about.
thinking about having something. I mean, that could be my one thing. Is Rebecca Ferguson is taking fucking lesbian Instagram by storm right now. Holy shit, she's like. I don't know if this.
You saw this on the stream.
Did I show you?
Yeah,
oh yeah,
yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I guess I've been freaking out about this for 3 straight days. It's great.
Yeah.
Rebecca Ferguson, shout out.
Red carpet, check it out. It was red carpet, right? For like Dune or not Dune.
Huh?
Couldn't have been Dune.
It was red carpet for Silo, I think.
Silo, okay.
Yeah, because someone was
Sick.
the question she asked was if you could take anything into the silo, what would you take?
That's right,
and she
that's
said,
right.
"Are you free?"
That's right. That's right.
Just immediately.
What would I take into the silo?
And I don't know. I'm like, are you baiting or are you like actually into women too? Like, I don't know.
I would take. I don't know.
Into the silo?
Yeah.
Well, nothing because it would be a relic.
It would
and
be
you'd get in trouble.
confiscated.
You'd get in trouble. So
That's
you'd
right.
have to take. I would take Rebecca Ferguson.
Yeah, you have to take a person.
And my wife.
I would take. I guess I would take a really good book.
Well, they definitely don't allow those.
Yeah.
They definitely don't allow those.
Yeah.
So you're talking about contraband.
Yeah. You gotta bring contraband.
Contraband,
Into the
contraband,
silo,
contraband.
you got to.
I got the plug in Oaxaca.
And their like power is kind of sketch. Like if you bring an electronic,
Yo,
you're gonna run out of juice.
you're gonna run right out of juice.
Yeah. So it's
I don't even
gotta
know
be
if they
something
allow
like a book.
plugins in there.
Yeah. Book is the only way. You just read that thing over and over.
Did you? How caught up are you?
3/4 of season 2.
A book factors in.
No.
Have you gotten to that yet?
I think
There's
so.
a book that factors
I
in.
remember a book. I totally remember
Yeah,
a book
yeah,
vaguely.
Yeah.
I had like 4 more of season 2. I was right there.
How do you remember the book?
I just remember there was a book.
I like how you say vaguely.
I vaguely remember.
Vaguely.
Vaguely. Vegas. Las Vegas. Alrighty, let's talk about some games. Speaking of Shu put this one on my radar because he played it at some event and said it was the sickest shit. Dungeon Clawler.
Is Don here yet? No.
Don!
Run the B-roll if you're here.
Don, run it! Don's not here.
Don's not here yet.
Dungeon Clawler, you can look it up. Not crawler, clawler, like Toy Story, the claw.
Or liar, liar. The claw.
The claw. I loved that.
The claw's coming.
It's so good.
You just can't do it.
So this game is a rogue-like claw machine deck builder.
Okay.
That is what you're doing.
Okay.
So you stand in one spot, you have enemies on the other side, and what you do is you get 2.
Here, keep talking. I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go run the B-roll.
You get 2 turns of the claw, and you pick up things from your deck in the claw machine. These things can be anywhere from like a shield to give you more defense for a turn, or like a dagger that does damage. And of course, as you progress on your run, you are adding items to your claw machine loot pool. You are also getting perks. You can upgrade items in your deck to make them stronger. There are items that have risk and reward. They do a ton of damage, but they also can like take your gold. One of them is like the Lucky Chip. The Lucky Chip does a ton of damage. And if you kill an enemy with the Lucky Chip, you gain gold. But if the enemy survives, you lose gold. So there's always just
you want to get it when you're
the
like
final hit.
last hit.
Boom. So there's just this constant strategy in this game. And a run will be about 30 minutes. I have yet to finish a total run, and that is where I'm a little...
It's a roguelike, you said?
Yeah, so that's where I'm a little not obsessed, because I like my roguelites with permanent progression.
Oh, so this doesn't have permanent progression?
No.
Holy shit.
So
it's a true roguelike.
Yeah, so it's a little hardcore in that sense.
Is that the
you do
difference?
Unlock characters, though.
Okay.
Difference between a roguelike and a roguelite.
And a roguelite?
I think so.
That's always what I've thought.
Yeah. So
Maybe
no
if you-
permanent progression. It's a little bit of a ding for me personally because, again, I just like the permanence.
Maybe if you beat a run, you get permanent progression.
Well, you unlock characters and they have different abilities and stuff, but I want to do like the main original Rabbit character because the premise is you're gambling and you cut off your paw to pay a debt.
Jesus.
And this like shark guy puts your paw on a keychain and he's like, come and get it, little one, or some shit like that.
Is that why everyone has like a mechanical claw hand?
Yeah.
So everyone's had to cut off their hand.
Yeah, from this like big shark Andrew Wilson type character. That's going to be the next bit, by the way, for
Wilson
the next.
Fisk.
Yeah. Andrew Wilson Fisk
Andrew Wilson
is my bit for
Kingpin.
for the rest of the year.
He is Kingpin.
Yep. So it is really, really fun. Pretty cool music, really low budget. This game right now is on sale on Steam for less than $10. So you'll get a bunch of hours of fun. I recommend it. But again, there's a little bit of that randomness.
Yeah.
Because it's a roguelike, you know, so
Well,
you
it's
don't
a claw game.
Yeah, because there'll be perks that pop up. Different cards. Different perks will be like you gain 20 more maximum health, or shops are 20% off, and you have to choose between one.
Okay,
So there's just always these questions like that when you're playing, and it's just really fun. And I always love having a game in my back pocket that I can play for 20 minutes at a time.
Yeah.
I've always got to have one, no matter what in the queue, because my queue right now has like Lego Batman, Assassin's Creed Black Flag, Halo, these massive beasts of games. So gotta have something a little more chill.
Yeah, totally.
Super cool. And unique.
I'll switch the B-roll.
Do it.
Woo!
Speaking of a game called Halo Campaign Evolved. Here we are. Halo Campaign Evolved just came out. It is a full-on remake of the original Halo masterpiece, Combat Evolved. There's obviously no multiplayer with this one, hence the name Campaign Evolved. So it has been brought to my attention because I am off social media and the internet, and it is the best choice I could ever give you. In fact, some of the patron questions are regarding that. Stay tuned.
I've been telling you to get off social media for years.
It has just been so liberating and freeing because I can just enjoy my games without any noise. And it's not like I'm being ignorant to the fact of anything. Like, all I fucking ever do is critique games at Easy Allies. And for myself, because I'm so obsessed, I love analyzing and taking apart a game. But I also am rational about these things, usually. Even though I have an irrational, hype and love, I still try to... my journalistic brain has me think rationally about these things. Yeah. But apparently, the vitriol and the backlash for this game is palpable.
Oh, I bet.
Like death threats going on. I don't even know
why, and I'm like, sure.
So
I'm sure somebody's mad about it.
Some people are mad about things. As the internet is. So I just think that's normal, and I just brush it aside. People are mad about every game always. Like, why do we care? Why do we keep giving those voices so much room in our hearts and our souls? It brings me down. So I'm here to just talk about this game rationally. And look, you're remaking a 10 out of 10 legendary game.
Yeah.
Of course there's going to be problems, and it's not going to live up to your fucking nostalgic mind and like the heights that the original Halo were on. I mean, good grief, it was a landmark game. It is very hard to recapture that feeling and that quality.
Well, especially when Halo was like, it had a lot of firsts.
It had a lot of firsts. What I really love about this game, though, Isla, what I really like about Campaign Evolved, is that it feels like a celebration kind of the franchise in a way. You have kind of bits from a lot of the Halos here. It throws in, items and weapons from Halo 2 and Halo 3. Like, it's bringing that stuff back into Halo 1 to create its own unique experience, its own thing. I always say the original is always going to be there. Right. I went through this with The Last of Us and Resident Evil 2 and Resident Evil 4. Like, the original will always be there for us to play. So if this was a train wreck, like, why let it bother you? Just move on.
Well, and it's like Halo's not like Koan or something where it's like impossible to get.
Yeah.
Right? Like you can get your hands on Halo.
Exactly. So Halo is there. It is fine. And also, Bungie is gone.
Yeah.
You know, this was Bungie's game.
Yeah.
If you think any Halo can be as good as any Halo since Reach, like, that alone is a tall order. I'm not saying it can't happen, but, like, nothing Halo has done has been as good as Bungie's Halo. That is just my personal take.
Yeah.
I think that's a rational take, that the series has gone downhill since then. So I just try to enjoy this for what it is, a fun reason to hop in to an old game.
Well, like, to me, like a remake / remaster like this.
Yeah.
You know, because like the Resident Evil remakes are transformative. They're taking it from, you know, pre-rendered backgrounds, fixed cameras into
Resident Evil 2 PS1 versus
action.
PS4.
Right.
Crazy.
But, and like, you know, even then it's still distilled. It's kind of a similar experience, but like very, very different, right?
Yeah.
Whereas like this, something like this feels like a bonus to me, where it's like essentially kind of the, you know, mostly the same thing with, you know, better graphics, better
is debatable, but
you know, different, more modern, I guess, more modern graphics, more modern physics, whatever. You know, so it's like, to me, it's just like it's a nice to have, not a need to have.
Exactly.
Like, I don't care about this. Like, it's cool. I had a lot of fun playing it when we played it, but like, I never thought about this for a second.
Where it's like so important that it needs to happen. It's just exactly. It's a bonus. It's a good way to put it.
Whereas like Resident Evil stuff or like Final Fantasy VII Remake or whatever, where it's like transformative and like truly crazy.
You're like, oh, the stakes are high.
They're like doing like wild stuff with it. Yeah. You know? That kind of stuff, I'm like, oh, okay, this is a different thing.
Yeah, this is low stakes.
Final Fantasy VII Remake is a different Final Fantasy VII.
Totally.
Like, very intentionally. And so are the Resident Evil remakes.
Yeah.
So it's like, this to me is a remaster almost.
Yeah.
And I know there's the new missions and that kind of stuff, and I think that's cool, and the remixing is really cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So, it just made me want to talk about mostly remakes, because Black Flag Remake came out.
Black Flag, similar thing.
Where
it's like, this is nice.
Exactly.
It's cool. Like, I don't, you know, like I played an hour or whatever, 2 hours of it, and I was like, yeah, this game was fun. And then I needed
really fun.
And then I needed space for something else, and I uninstalled it, right? Like,
I love the Black Flag Remake, and I think I love remakes because they let me revisit old memories and old experiences with one, a new lens, and one, like, it's just fun to play a new version of a game instead. Like, you know, I love replaying all my classics, right? One of my favorite things to do is replay games over and over, but like, it's also equally as fun to play a new version of a game, because even though it is a remake, even though it's like, oh, you're just playing Black Flag again, it's still new.
Yeah.
It's still technically new. This is like new. It's new Halo 1. So it's like, it's in this middle ground of like, I get to replay a legendary game, Halo 1, but also like this new thing instead of just going back.
On a PlayStation.
Yeah, getting trophies.
Which is crazy.
You get your new trophies and your new achievements, and it's like, that's fun too. That's super fun. Like, to me, do I like this more than the original Halo? Not even close, not even for a second. But it's still a fun little novelty,
right? And you're allowed to like it.
Yeah.
Also, like, you can like both things.
Exactly.
Like, I had a blast with this.
Yeah. The new missions, I want to give a shout out. Really cool, actually. It's a year before Halo 1.
Okay.
It's you and Johnson, and
Johnson,
yeah,
dude.
you are
our main man.
Yeah. You're like trying to get some nav data, you know, very Star Wars.
Data. That's
very like Star Destroyer hyperspace shit.
Very plot of Wing Commander, the movie. It's all about nav data.
Wing Commander and
Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah, who knows how long.
I'm pretty sure they're talking about nav data.
Yeah, nav data. Top 10 sci-fi objective.
Haven't seen that movie in 1,000 years, but
yeah, it's fine. It's cool.
the one thing I will say that
they give Chief some like funny personality. Like it's really good banter. Them being together as a fan of the series in general. Like
the new missions.
Yeah, it's nice to have those characters like really paired up.
It's not the same Chief voice actor, right?
Sounded identical.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I don't know.
I couldn't remember if he was still
not tell
with us or not. I don't remember.
Sounded really good.
He was a Chicago like radio host.
Yeah. Sick. So yeah, there it is.
Well, the one thing I would say that not worth being angry about, but that is stupid as hell is the like Microsoft login malarkey.
Oh my god,
that was stupid and like
so stupid.
Not being able to do split
debacle.
screen.
You can't do split screen on PC. I think you have to get a mod or some shit.
That's
there
crazy.
are big problems there.
Well,
PC stuff probably. No games ever work for PC. It always seems there's always some drama where it's like this shit's broken.
The fact that we two, like professional video game playing people, couldn't easily figure out how to do.
Turn on 2 fucking controllers and push X.
Right.
Boom, boom.
Like
cross.
And the fact that it had the thing to say push X to do split screen,
Truly
and then
insane.
didn't have any feedback or explain why we couldn't.
Then I'm scanning QR codes before playing your video game. Come on.
Same actor? Cool.
I'm entering email passwords before I can play your freaking game. Like,
before
get a
you can
grip.
Even turn it on.
Get a grip.
Get a grip.
Good grief.
Get a grip.
So, yeah, that stuff sucks. But again, I try not to get bent out of shape with remakes. As Miyamoto, as we brought up Miyamoto last episode, this episode, it's really a sticking point to a lot of our themes this whole year of conversations. Miyamoto himself talking about Ocarina of Time remake, Star Fox remake, and how they bring in new people and they help. I mean, I don't think maybe Microsoft's not doing so well. Maybe they need help funding. But Miyamoto said they, those games would help fund newer entries in a series.
Right.
Star Fox,
and
Yoshi stuff.
Gauge interest.
Yeah. So,
like, is this like? Did they put this out to gauge interest for a new Halo? Like, I don't know because it's
are we gonna remake all the campaigns?
People
now?
are interested. People will play a new Halo.
Yeah. So,
especially because it's one of your 3 games that you have anymore over at Xbox because you fired everyone.
Jesus. All right.
Let me go.
Remakes. Always a sticking point. I blame The Last of Us. That's when it got really, really ugly with the remake backlash. People were fed up. People turned on the idea of a remake. And I say, you know what? The original will be there. That's it.
The Last of Us ones did feel... Those felt especially silly, though.
I know. It is.
Because it's just
Remaster, remake.
We've remastered a game that came out like 3 years ago or whatever it was.
Well,
like,
they remastered it a year later on PS4 because it was a PS3 game.
Which is so funny.
So it was a PS3 game, then a PS4. That's fine. They had the newer version.
Right.
And then they just remade it.
Right.
It's like 6 years later.
Had the new physics and animations and whatever, and that stuff did look great.
Yeah.
But like those ropes. God damn, those are some realistic ropes.
Part 2, those ropes.
Those are fantastic ropes.
It's good rope tech.
But yeah, it was
Intergalactic.
Little soon.
Intergalactic might have good nav tech.
Oh shit.
Nav tech.
Nav tech and ropes.
Yeah.
The Naughty Dog legacy. And revenge, of course.
Revenge
being bad. We know. Violence, etc., etc.
I think they're and we're getting the Ocarina remake at the end of the year, so there's gonna be more.
Well, this is actually interesting.
We're gonna dive even more into remakes. It's a big remake kind of year. So
this is an interesting point because I've never played Ocarina of Time.
There you go.
Because I didn't have a Nintendo console until the Wii.
You get to jump
so
right
my
in.
First Zelda was Twilight Princess, which I loved.
See, and we are gonna love.
And I'm gonna play the fuck out of that remake.
We are going to be on pins and needles, Isla. I am so hyped for this. No, because you are going to be the window into that exact mindset of like you missed it the first time around. Now you are playing the classic remade for the first time.
Yeah.
How's your experience? And you're gonna be like, it's fucking fun. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. I mean, I hope so.
Yeah.
I mean, I enjoyed it because I never played Link's Awakening, back in the day, because again, didn't have any Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
And I played that remake all the way through, and I loved it.
There it is.
And it's just like, same with.
And I think just to bring up Resident Evil,
Pokemon Let's Go Eevee.
Awesome.
Because I'd never played Pokemon Red or Blue or whatever.
Just to bring up Resident Evil, like, I know for a fact, because of people in my life and Easy Allies community, patrons, Twitch chat, everyone, like, so many people played for the very first time ever Resident Evil 2 and 3 and 4 because they were remade. They're like, never played the original, diving right in.
Yeah.
And it's like, awesome.
And
awesome,
what I love about those remakes, and what I think is the mark of a good remake, and I would shout out the Demon's Souls remake for this reason too, even though I did play the original Demon's Souls, but like, if it feels the way that it felt to play the original now, like if the remake feels the way it felt to play the OG, then it's a successful remake to me. Totally. And like oftentimes that means refreshing it to the new tech. Like updating it, like giving it eight directional rolling or whatever. Yeah. Like, and if you pull that off without compromising what made the game great in the first place, that's a success.
I agree. Yeah. The Metacritic, PS5, 81. Xbox, 84.
For Halo campaign involved?
PC, though, 77. It's got problems. Yeah.
Swimming in sevens.
Swimming in sevens. Shouldn't be swimming in sevens with Halo, y'all. Come on. Halo Studios.
The RE4 remake, chat. The RE4 remake is funny because I've played it on every single system it's ever come out on.
Forever.
Resident Evil 4, I have owned every single copy of that game.
So some remakes are better than others, but I always just try to take them with a grain of salt. That's my final word on that.
Yeah.
Quality, mileage may vary.
Your mileage may vary.
Quality may vary, but they're not all bad. Alrighty. It is time for Love and Respect.
Well, Love and Respect. What happened?
I gave him he like tapped and he stopped. Should we run it back, Rufus?
Let's run it back.
Careful. Love and Respect.
Okay. We got this.
Yeah, I jostled him.
Don't jostle him.
You all right? You all right, buddy? All right. From me and Alexander Arts, Resident Evil.
Hey.
Here we go.
We've played them.
We've played a few.
We've played a few.
Resident Evil has been on a long streak of solid releases, and I am excited about the future of the franchise. With its comeback with RE7 in 2017, Veronica releasing in 2027 will mark 10 years of a new era of Resident Evil titles. One aspect I think has been really strong is the fact that each game has been the right mix of new versus familiar.
This is literally what we were just talking about. This is why.
Going back and forth between remakes and new games, first person and third person, and even smaller elements like how inventory is handled, or if there is a merchant or collectibles. Thinking of the future, I am really excited to see what they do with RE5 because it seems like the perfect time to reintroduce the series to a co-op campaign.
Hell yeah.
Here's a question.
I hope they keep split screen.
Same.
But also have online, obviously.
Same. Do you think the next new Resident Evil game might have a co-op campaign? Will they stick to their formula from RE9? What kind of innovations can you predict for the next RE games? Love and Respect, Ian, Alexander Arts.
I just realized that's why they didn't call it Code Veronica X. Because they're going to use the X for 10.
Yeah. Good call.
Didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Resident Evil X. X. Ah! I hope when they
the
come
coolest
out,
letter.
I hope when they come out on stage they just go X.
I mean, well, what? Because I mean, like, you get so many cool words that you could put the 10. Because you know how they like to do the Roman numeral like, becomes a word.
Yeah, so like existence.
Existence.
Yeah.
What if Resident Evil
Cronenberg writing it?
Resident Evil 10 is a canon crossover with Existence. Everybody watch Existence.
Hell yeah.
Existence tonight,
Dude, yeah, it is time.
Dude,
I've seen it for like 15 years.
I want to rewatch Existence. That movie fucking is so
crazy.
wild. I got to show that to Sophia.
That shit is crazy.
What if you had a console, but it was also like biomechanical and you sort of have sex with it to play it, kind of?
Jesus.
You stimulate it digitally, that's for sure.
Yeah, definitely. There's some stimulation
What was the question?
What can we predict from REX?
Yeah.
I would love completely back to the roots. Fix camera. I'm going to say it every single time.
I mean, you always say
fix cameras. I'm saying fix cameras.
I mean, how about this?
I'm putting it out there.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do, because for 9, they had first person, third person.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised if they did do first person, third person, and then like cinematic camera.
Yeah.
Like you could choose between all three.
Just help us
And
out.
cinematic cameras, fixed cameras.
Just give us one.
That would be so cool.
Just quench my unquenchable thirst and give us one.
Yeah.
Just one. And we will stop asking.
Okay, but let's think about what 10 will be. So it's like 9 is in the 2020s, right?
What if they go full Devil May Cry style this time? Like Control Resonant.
Like way
What if they go like
future,
an action? Because I was thinking of Rose.
Oh, well, yeah, Rose.
I was thinking of Rose, and you do
that's
like
what I was gonna say. Rose
yeah.
will be I assume will be the main character or involved.
Yeah.
And they said in the post log of whichever one that it was 2036. I think
like that,
2030 something. So we're catching up to Rose in the timeline of Resident Evil. So yeah, and she's got powers.
Some metamycete shit.
She's got some metamycete shit going on.
Yeah, something.
Her midichlorian count is through the roof.
Is off the charts. Yeah, I mean, that, again, I'm only saying that because that is a popular genre these days still. Control is going that direction.
I mean, that's
they've done it with Devil May Cry, of course. You have Devil May Cry still existing, but it's rare to get a Devil May Cry.
It was a spin-off, yeah, kind of.
And, you know, I'm just trying to think of something that is dramatically different than anything they've ever done, because truly, at this point, they've done it all.
Yeah.
They've almost done it all.
The one thing they haven't done, though, is like, you know, and I don't particularly think Resident Evil games are like scary necessarily, not compared to other horror games, certainly.
7 is like low key.
7 is the scariest one. Oh, 7 is for sure the scariest one. And parts of 9 were scary too. But like, they've never fully abandoned. Maybe 6, but like they've never like fully abandoned like horror as a genre.
Yeah,
you know,
6 still has like good like horror of just like, oh, you're looking at a monster.
Right. So it's like I don't know how far into like pure just action they would be, because like you love that scarcity.
Yeah,
you know. So I mean, I wonder if they would have her as a main character, and like if she does have powers or abilities or something. Hopefully they don't go the course of like having to nerf it.
Yeah.
Because it would be a cool twist to play as someone who is... Because, like, the enemies are always burkening out halfway through the game and turning into giant monsters. Yeah. But it'd be neat to play as someone who has, like, those capabilities.
Yeah.
Like, even like just watered down.
Jake Wesker. Little watered down, though.
Yeah.
You never really got to, like, unleash...
Right.
The powers, really.
Well, and like in the DLC for 7, you play as Punchy, what's it, Joe?
Yeah.
Like was
Joe Baker.
Well, he wasn't even superhuman. He's just really good at punching. So
had the freaking mech arm.
When you play as Zoe for a minute, whatever. But like a whole game where you have like other abilities would be kind of neat.
Yeah.
But I would still want them to keep it a little survival-y.
Yeah.
A little bit action survival.
That's why you gotta always constantly go back to the roots.
Yeah.
To keep it fresh.
Fixed cameras.
Fixed cameras, like you see a zombie every 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Life or death. Give me that.
Yeah.
Because who knows what the remake of remake is gonna be. Because like those whispers, you know, I feel it in the earth.
It would make sense. It's weird, though, because like they are sort of moving forward chronologically. Well, not really, because Veronica takes place before 4, right? Yeah, between 3 and 4.
Yeah.
I mean, whatever they do, I'm seated. I am
Whatever
seated.
they're doing, we're
ready.
jazzed.
Yeah, we are jazzed.
We are jazzed about it.
Mark us down as jazzed.
Yeah,
whatever
we're jazzed.
it is.
We are seated.
I assume it'll be Rose, and I assume it'll be in the 2030s, and I assume you'll maybe have some kind of mice eat shit. Yeah. But probably you'll mix in all the other characters too. Also, where the hell's Jill?
Where's Jill?
I want Jill to come back.
Yep, we all do. Where is she? She's in Alcatraz in that movie. All right, Brandon K. Gann. Hello, everyone. This past week, we saw the big news out of Comic-Con that not only God of War Laufey is getting a February 16th release date, but also the confirmation of the next Kratos-led game. And while it's very exciting...
Whoa, I missed this.
While it's exciting, it doesn't give me pause for the series at large. I think Brandon means to say it does.
It gives me pause.
Yeah.
It doesn't give me hope.
I believe. But let's continue
we'll
on.
See.
To explain, there is a lot of God of War happening, and I'm concerned it's getting close to running the risk of complete global oversaturation.
If you didn't say it, I was going to say it.
Brandon says risk of oversaturation, but since we're talking about
total global saturation,
yeah,
you gotta say it.
As a recap, back in February of this year, both the Greek Trilogy remake was announced,
right?
To say nothing of the excellent PSP games, damn right, and Sons of Sparta was shadow dropped. The Amazon TV show was in the midst of filming before the Kratos actor became injured on set and now has to be recast with production resuming in October with a tentative 2027 release. God of War Laufey was just revealed about 2 months ago with a hefty 20-minute gameplay segment, and now we know it's coming out in just 7 months. And lastly, the next God of War is also in the works, set to tie in with Laufey probably a few years from now. While I dearly love the franchise, I concede it's a lot of one thing, so my question to you all is this. Do you think having all this God of War news in such a short period of time with a substantial roadmap is a good thing, showing the brand being healthy? Or does it cause concern that it could potentially be too much condensed together, especially since SMS is juggling 3 projects right now? Thanks for taking this submission if you do, and stay easy, fellow allies.
Yeah.
I'm always worried about the risk of oversaturation. You know, the MCU and Assassin's Creed, 2 of my favorite franchises, if you will, been there for all of them. All the MCUs, all the Assassin's Creed. But currently, I am far from my high of being obsessed with those franchises.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, Resident Evil.
Right.
I'm just as big of Resident Evil fan today as I was playing on my living room floor as a child. It's so interesting.
Yeah,
it's so
that's an interesting point.
Tough. It's so tough. And I even think about, like I was saying earlier, about the Sony sequels. We're talking about Sony.
Yeah.
And just how, Yote wasn't as exciting as Tsushima, or Spider-Man 2 just wasn't as exciting as 1 for me. But Resident Evil it makes no sense.
It's such an interesting
I can't figure it out.
Because I'm the same way.
I cannot figure it out.
I loved God of War.
Ragnarok 10 out of 10, but
Spider-Man
2018.
And I didn't finish either of those sequels.
So it's
nor did I like Ragnarok, really. But every single Resident Evil thing, I'm just like, yes, please.
Yeah.
More of this.
Is it because they're just shorter? And sweet? You can just get through them. They're just so you're just hooked on it?
I think it's because there's God of War maybe is so centered on the one character. Mm-hmm. This doesn't super apply to Spider-Man because Spider-Man has so much going on, even though it is one main character. But Resident Evil has so many different characters and so many different avenues and directions, and they do change it up.
I guess we also had Miles. Don't forget about Miles.
True, Miles is good. Yeah.
And all the DLCs for 1. So it was a lot. So you do 1, DLC, Miles, then 2.
But it's interesting that I feel I wonder if people feel like Spider-Man is oversaturated versus God of War, because I bet they probably don't. So I wonder if it's, I don't know. Also, I worry about Santa Monica Studios because I think it's pretty intense working there right now. Because everything is just so much all the time. Yeah. But
it is a lot.
I hope Laufey's good.
I'm
excited for
still
it.
10 out of 10 hyped.
I like moving fast.
And like when an Assassin's Creed gets announced, I'm so excited because these are franchises that just are part of my entire life. You know, I grew up with these things. There's the nostalgia factor from the old days and also the new hype from the current days.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I think of like World of Warcraft is another one where it was like, how much is enough? Like, I told myself for a decade that I would be there for each new expansion till that game shut down.
You're the litmus test.
Finally, 2 expansions ago, I was like,
enough is enough.
I'm done. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm fully out. I'm fully done. Like, I don't care anymore. I don't want to play anymore WoW. Like, you could announce so much WoW 1 stuff, DLC, or expansions, and I'm like, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a case to case. And like Roger Ebert always says, you know, I love quoting my boy Roger Ebert.
Yeah.
Anytime you review a movie, how are you feeling that given day?
Right.
Right? God of War Laufey comes out February 16th. How do you feel that day when you wake up? Are you in just a good, like, hey, let's play some God of War? Right. Or like, did you just have to pay for a fucking root canal the day before? You're in a bad mood.
Shout out, dumb,
Yeah, you're in a mood that day. You woke up, you know, the neighbors kept you awake. You're just a little more disgruntled that day, you know? And it's like, who knows? I don't know. This is all ruled by emotions, and emotions are inconsistent.
Yeah.
His emotions were inconsistent with reality.
His story was inconsistent with reality. Yeah. Yeah.
So
I mean, I do think like it's funny because I think Santa Monica Studio obviously makes good stuff.
Oh, baby.
And similar.
Top tier.
I know you don't love this, but like similar to James Cameron making Avatar, like
sure,
I would kind of love to see them do something else.
That's why Intergalactic is so refreshing at Naughty Dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like this to me circles back to what we were talking about before about studios getting stuck making the same stuff over and over forever.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Like Microsoft studios having to make just their bread and butter, you know, the tent poles, because like this is the thing that's been proven financially stable, so they have to do it.
Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Cranking those things out, dude, every year.
So it's just like, you know.
And Call of Duty is another great example.
It is what it is.
That's a franchise. I play every single one, but I think the multiplayer element there kind of shakes it up, because it's like, you know, multiplayer is different than like your single player campaign always. You know, you throw in, you shoot each other for a little bit.
Yeah. I don't know.
Mixes it up. I don't know.
God of War. Resident Evil.
I'm excited. For God of War.
We'll play them.
10 out of 10 hyped.
Whatever.
That's another thing that keeps me up at night, thinking about the adventure Laufey's going to get up to. What is she?
You just never sleep, huh?
Never sleep. Like, what is she? Like, who is she going to face? What terrors are going to torment her in there? Like,
you know what
what is the objective?
It's like your classic, like, the prosecutor goes to jail story. When it's like, or like,
we've
Batman,
got you here now, Laufey.
Batman goes to Arkham.
Yes,
it's like everyone in here I put in here.
Yes.
Like they all want to kill me.
People
right?
coming out of the woodwork.
So like with Laufey, it's gonna be interesting where it's like people that she and or Kratos put in there, like killed and put in there.
Yeah,
like,
people to get to Kratos will get to her.
Yeah,
like, God.
It's gonna be neat.
Heck yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
All right, let's play a little game.
Oh, shit.
We got a little game. It's a fun one. This is a rapid fire, quick, easy, really good one from the one, the only, Alexander Zirianov.
Don's here.
Don's here.
Just in time for the game.
Don, are you feeling any fatigue from God of War?
Yes.
Yes, Don's fatigued, everybody. Let that be said.
I haven't been able to keep up with any of the new God of War stuff. Like, I haven't finished, I only dabbled with them. I didn't finish either.
Dabbled. Too much.
The lights are half off.
Oh, crap. What did I do?
Crap.
Do you think the next Resident Evil X will be co-op, yes or no?
Resident Evil X will be co-op.
10. We're fantasizing about 10.
Yeah, Resident Evil 10. Co-op or
I
no?
don't think it will be.
I think there could possibly be a co-op feature,
Co-op feature.
but it certainly wouldn't be all co-op.
Co-op feature. The inverse of 6, because that was so fun. That was a full... there were 3 co-op campaigns, and then when you beat all those, you unlocked the single-player Ada campaign.
Yo.
So that was cool.
You know what
so
my
maybe
dream...
they could do an inverse to that.
This is crazy, but you know what my dream would be? You know how I love an A-B,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
But I love true A-B where they do overlap and things are happening at the same time simultaneously. What if the single-player experience of 10, you can play through in the traditional way where you pick who you start with. You play A story, you play B story, right? You play Claire, you play Rose, whatever. You play Jill, you play Rose, whatever.
Yeah.
But the multiplayer co-op element is split screen or online. You both start at the same time, but you play the A and the B at the same time.
Oh, my God.
And then you occasionally cross paths with your friends.
In 6, you would sync up at parts, and it would just matchmake.
That's
So
crazy.
there were parts where it was 4
So wait,
players.
that's what they did in
in
6?
6, yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. You would
I
have a
know
little
6 is the
crossover.
only Resident
Yeah.
Evil I've never played.
Shocking game. Shocking direction for the... Remember last time it went from a 3 to a 4.5 for me.
Playing it again?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Still
today,
terrible.
woke up today, feeling okay. It's like a 5.
Huh.
Just a little more.
Woke up in
like a
the
5.
morning.
All right, from the one, the only Alexander Zirianov. This one is simple. You'll be given a pair of franchises, and you need to guess which series has sold more copies.
Okay.
We love numbers, Mason.
The numbers, man.
The numbers. The numbers are taken from Mason's head. From relatively recent reports, so they should be more or less accurate.
Sure.
So we're spitballing here to a degree.
Alexander, I'm sure what you consider
Yeah,
more or less accurate
is like spot on.
is within the margin of error that we would ever consider for just being accurate.
Absolutely. Street Fighter or Tekken?
Which one has sold more?
Yeah.
Street Fighter.
Tekken, 61 million.
Really?
Street Fighter, 59. That's shocking.
Whoa!
I'm a little shocked.
That's crazy. I thought we were starting out with an easy one.
I'm a little shocked by it. Counter-Strike or Metal Gear?
Counter-Strike or Metal Gear, not counting hats and shit. Well, that's TFT more so. Counter-Strike?
More copies. Counter-Strike, 72 million. Metal Gear, 66.
Okay.
God of War or The Witcher?
Oof. The entire franchise.
Entire franchise.
Because there have been more God of War games.
There's a good amount of Witchers, though.
Yeah.
There's like 5 if you count
Witcher
Thronebreaker
3
and Gwent.
Did Witcher 3 sell more than God of War?
Witcher 3 sold very well.
Logically, I want to say God of War, but I feel like maybe it's a trick and it's The Witcher. But I'll say God of War.
Witcher, 85 million. God of War, only 66.
Whoa!
Big boost for The Witcher there. Probably more consoles.
Yeah.
Not exclusive.
Yeah. Wait, because has God of War, even the early ones, were those PlayStation exclusive?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've always been
PS2,
PS.
PS3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dragon Quest or Tamagotchi? I want a Tamagotchi so bad. I was going to get that Sora one. Never
Counting
did.
the physical Tamagotchi?
I think so,
Because if
yeah.
we're counting the physical Tamagotchis, it has to be that.
A lot of Dragon Quest games. But it's Tamagotchi.
Okay.
98 million, Dragon Quest 97.
Still a lot. Close.
Dragon Quest on its heels.
Jesus.
All right, got a few more. Borderlands or Civilization?
Oof. These are such fun pairings. Because, like, Civ, like, everyone, like, just about everyone on the computers bought that, but Borderlands is Borderlands. Borderlands?
I want it to be Civ.
I want it to be
Borderlands with
Civ.
100 mil, Civilization 80 mil.
Hey, it's pretty good, Civ.
All right, Monster Hunter or Red Dead?
Oof.
Just 2 games.
Monster Hunter.
Monster Hunter 127, Red Dead 115. Close.
Oh,
no.
but Monster Hunter took it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Final Fantasy or NBA 2K?
NBA.
Final Fantasy.
Oh!
212 million. NBA 173.
Wait. Final Fantasy 212 million?
212 for Final Fantasy, 173 for NBA.
Jocks versus nerds.
There
nerds
it is.
Win.
Nerds win.
Nerds win.
Got him.
Boom.
2 more.
Take that.
Assassin's Creed
Okay.
or Resident Evil.
Gotta be Assassin's Creed.
It's Assassin's Creed. 250 million. Resident Evil 201.
Resident Evil franchise has sold a lot. That's great.
Yeah.
That's more than I thought.
The last. This is my favorite, but it's an easy one. Grand Theft Auto
Yes.
or Pokemon.
Ooh. Pokemon.
It's Pokemon. We all know.
That's like the only
the
one.
highest
the
selling
only
franchise, the highest grossing franchise of all time, Pokemon. It beats Star Wars and Disney and all of it.
Pokemon.
515 million. Grand Theft Auto 470. It's pretty close still.
I would love to see Call of Duty and Madden in this
Yeah,
mix-up too.
that'd be a good one. Yeah.
Let me look. Let me see if I can quickly find that.
GTA. Ask again in January though,
Yeah.
because it'll sell 45 million by.
This just says more than 500 million for Call of Duty.
Makes sense.
Uh,
Makes total sense.
Madden video game franchise sales only over 150 million. So yeah, what was Pokemon?
515.
So it's close. And GTA was 400 million?
470.
Yeah. So I mean those are the 3 best-selling video
The
game
3 juggernauts.
juggernauts, I guess. Good God.
Yeah. And after 6 now.
Oh yeah.
Good grief.
6 might make it overtake.
'Cause
6
Red
might make
Dead-
GTA the most best-selling.
Red Dead has 115 million for just two games.
That's
So
wild.
GTA is going to sell at least 100 million copies.
Probably already has in pre-sale.
Oh
Do we know that number?
I think they said how much they made, like a bunch of money though, a couple hundred million or something already. I forget, but I think that number came out on like pre-orders. I don't know if it's.
I mean
I
the
don't know if it's public
estimates
yet.
are
Yeah, it's just estimates.
260 million global pre-digital orders. Jesus. So
Coming up.
you could reverse engineer that by the price, and it would be a lot.
Hope it's good.
I hope it's good. I
Hope it's a good game.
hope it's good.
Really hope it's a good game. I hope I don't have to scan QR codes before I play GTA 6. Let's not go there,
Yeah.
okay? Just please push options. You're in the game. Let's go.
Has anyone made a game where the trying to sign into the game is the game? Like one of those like Stanley
seems like a
Parable,
really
like a
good
nightmare
idea.
kind of game where
That
you're like
seems
just
such a-
constantly. Because I know there's that
You have
password.
to remember like 9
yeah,
passwords.
well, there's that password game that does kind of this, but like, yeah, having to scan a bunch of QR codes and like just this labyrinthian, like horrible fucking experience.
By the way, before we get to this week's bets, Easy Allies patrons are getting 2 bonus love and respect questions. And they are about social media vibes, existentially, and not. So
What?
Yeah, there's like an existential one kind of.
Okay.
So you got to get in there. You got to get into that extended cut if you want to hear that.
I'm an existentialist absurdist.
Yeah,
so
the patron exclusive questions.
we can answer these questions.
Yeah, we're ready for them. Just be a $5 patron.
Do
at
it.
Patreon.com/EasyAlice for $5. You get this podcast 2 days early and ad free, which is incredible value right there for $5.
Hell yeah.
No ads early.
Yeah.
You get into the Discord, and you can submit questions to Love and Respect like we've been going at for the last little while.
Yeah.
So much fun. So please get in there. And if you really want to help us out, you can join one of our producer tiers. At $25, you get your name added to the monthly credits, read aloud by Brandon Jones. Or if you want to get really crazy, Andrew Wilson style, you can become a platinum producer.
Woo!
Get a shout out on this podcast each and every week. Job Labs. Hell, Thanos. Shout out.
out.
I don't think you are Andrew Wilson. It's just, he's on my mind. All right. He's on my mind. What is it? Like, the funny phrase for like a big, not like a whale.
I need more context.
We used to have a phrase for like that, like the big cut or like.
Easy Allies used to have a phrase?
Yeah. It's on
the whales?
It was like something in that category.
Internally?
We would talk about it. It was an inside joke. We would talk about it. Like the big
big fish?
No, and it was like for like it was like Game Pass and stuff and like the ultimate tier. It's on the, I'll think of it. It's
Don,
on the tip of my
tongue. I can't think of it.
It's on the tip of my tongue.
Talking about.
I think Ben used to say it. We used to talk about it with Hearthstone and shit. Oh, it was for sure a Hearthstone bit.
High roller, Zorgla says, but I don't think so.
What was it?
High roll, not high roller.
No. It was definitely Hearthstone, Kraken packs.
I don't know.
Adjacent. Anyway, come join us on patreon.com/easyallies for those bonus questions. And let's get existential.
Yeah.
All right, we got bets.
Must be nice.
Must be nice.
Yeah.
That was it. There it is.
We all used to say that. I don't know where that originated.
There it is. There it is.
Thank you, Screaming Argonaut in chat for getting that.
Thank you. Must be nice. Yes. All right.
Where that came from.
The top 10 Final Fantasy, this week's bet. The top 10 Final Fantasy 14.
We should let Don try to get his in.
Yes, Don, put your bet in. Final Fantasy 14 is coming out on Switch 2. Shockingly. Game's been out for a while. It is finally making the jump to Switch 2. Will Damiani play it on Switch 2? Probably not. But he does like to play.
I mean, he'll try it.
Yeah, remember he likes to play with the Switch in his bed, like looking up. Doesn't he like mount it above him?
He has that special holder.
That's so cool.
So he can lay down.
That's
innovative.
It is so awesome. One of my favorite things Damiani does.
The hell?
But it's coming out. So I ask the top 10 Final Fantasy 14 reviews on OpenCritic. How many times will we see the word revelations or revelation? Revelations. How many times?
Yeah.
What do you say, Don?
I say I wasn't done writing yet. It was going to be 4, but instead it was just foe. Oh, you can't see it. Hold on.
4.
See?
4.
Foe.
I say 7.
I said 10.
And Alice said 10. There it is. Didn't write him down, but we had him in here because it was only us today. So there it is. 4, 7, and 10 times.
Yeah.
Thing I'm worried about might not be 10 reviews.
I did not think about
Final
that.
Fantasy 14. So I'm a little nervous. I was going to go high, and I still might have gone a little too high.
Yeah, like when are they letting people get access to it?
Exactly.
Oof.
It's MMO. How long do you need to play? I mean, if you've been playing 14 forever, you only need to play for a couple hours,
Don's
and you'll
probably
know.
got this one. Man.
Yeah. Last week.
If there aren't 10, we'll just count how many there are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Last week, I asked at this time, which game, Marathon or Halo Campaign Evolved, will have more viewers on Twitch, and by how many? Damiani said Halo plus 20K. Don said Halo plus 20K. I said Halo plus 11K. And Isla said Halo plus 1.2K. We checked before the pod at 4:30 p.m. Halo had 6.4. And Marathon had 1.1. Fun fact, Halo 2 had 2K. Destiny 2 had 3.9K.
Both more than Marathon.
The answer is Halo up by 5,500, making Isla the winner. Off by 4,300. I was off by 5,500.
55.
Bringing the scores to the Capable Idea 11.
Woohoo!
And the two-time defending World Series champions, LA Dodgers, also with 11.
We're tied.
We are tied. But summer's almost over, so you're running out of time.
It ends in December.
Don, don't you think summer's almost over if it's already August?
It's like 90 degrees.
Are you kidding me?
outside.
I can't believe it. Already getting. They're sold out of back to school crap.
See what I mean? The kids! Think about the kids!
Kids are going back to school in less than 2 weeks. They're going less than 2 weeks, Huber. I'm about to have a heart attack.
Back to school in 2 weeks.
Summer is over, baby. Yeah. Get them back indoors.
Yeah.
Get them off the streets. Get them out of my movie theaters.
Yeah, lock them up.
Get them out of my restaurants.
I need that 8 hours a day.
Yeah.
The children yearn for the school.
Get them out. The lines will be lessened. The noise will be quieter.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I just realized why you both have this perceptions, because in your other job, you probably see kids.
Oh, yeah, chaos.
Yeah, so I never see them. So to me, summer is just, is it still hot outside?
Sure. And here,
and in LA, that's
it's hot through September.
That's until, like mid-October.
Yeah.
So like, to me, summer just started because it just got hot.
Yes. So good. All right. Does anybody have
Wait, they start school in August?
Isn't
Are you
that crazy?
serious?
I used to start in September.
I thought it was after Labor Day.
I did too. No,
Isn't it post-Labor
they start the first
May
day of
to
school
Labor
is
Day.
like August 15th or something. What is
fuck?
it?
Crazy.
It's August.
Are they on like a quarter system where they get all of December off or
I
something?
think
like
it's
that?
August 13th.
Christ almighty.
Crazy.
Insanity.
Because my college, we got
And they don't get a full week for Thanksgiving anymore. They get off Wednesday, Thursday. That's it.
That's
Matinees are back on the menu.
Wait, they don't get Friday off?
I mean, I mean Thursday, Friday. They don't even get
okay.
Wednesday's like a half day. It's like, what the hell?
Loved a half day as a kid.
Hell yeah.
But like my college, we had a quarter system, so we got all of like the back half of November all the way through New Year's off, which was kind of fun.
Nice.
Yeah, it was kind of fun. And then you could do like a study abroad. Like I studied abroad in the Bahamas for a month during
must
that.
Be nice.
Must be nice.
And I studied abroad while I was there too. You know what I'm
Studied
saying?
abroad. You're studying abroad.
Too actually.
All right. Does anyone have anything to promote? Any promotions?
Promotions. I think that we should give Andrew Wilson a promotion.
Holy shit.
No.
Don't you know this guy makes $40+ million a year? Good
Who
grief.
is
The
that?
CEO of EA.
It's a lot of dough.
Oh, the
Makes
dude who got,
$38 million
he
a
was the one that
year.
got the bonus, right?
Yeah.
The bonus.
Yeah, I read about
his
that.
Christmas bonus.
A nice
Isn't this
eight,
the fucking
a cool
plot of Christmas
8 mil,
Vacation?
dude. A cool 8 mil, right?
Yeah, pudding of the, what is it? The
Yeah.
Soup of the Month Club or pudding of the month club?
Jelly,
Yeah.
jelly of the month.
Jelly of
Jelly of the
Club.
Month Club.
And he just goes off.
Christmas bonus. Gosh.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. I listened to you. Won the bet. You get to shout out to anything or anyone that's on your mind. You get the final word, and you get to sign off with your trademark sign off.
Shout out to you, the viewer. You know? Thanks for being here. Thanks for listening and watching. We really appreciate it. Final word. Spread positivity. Spread love. The world is fucked. And, you know, you don't have to be fucked. You can be a part of the love that the human race is built to produce. So do that. And good night and good game. No, Mr. Bond. I expect you to exploit the Lord of the Rings IP.
The Easy Allies would like to thank our Patreon podcast producers. We apologize in advance for all the ally names we are about to misspell and mispronounce. Jabawabs, L. Thanis, Alexander Zirianov, Jay Shi, Jesper Potmel Dufay, 44 Stars, Andreas Risberg, Andri, Brandon White, Brian Kruger, Daniel Martinek, G. Levin, Hayden Hargraves, Jesse Blue, Luis Ibarra, Miguel Rivas, Mo Grant, Paul Sway, Stomps, Stepan Hakobian, The Banana Forklift Killer, Chum Nguyen, Zigazich, Anish Dor, Aaron Haney, Alex Monaco, Anthony F., Anthrioni, Arthur Lau, Asbo Zapruder, Barry Tomasini, Brian Foster, Bunny Chen, Chris Eccles, Christopher Santis, Cody Day, Connell Sumlin, Corey Jackson, Corey Landega, Crumb Eyes, Cyberboa, Dan Sebring, Daniel Kozlowski, Daniel Wong, Enya Hink, Eric Tobias, Forever Ender, Forrest, Gino A. Escalante, Gustav Strombaum, Harrison Holt, Ian Anderson, Jesse Wilkeson, John McCullough, John Prey, Junya Motomura, Kai Yu Jensen, Carl Williams, Kevin Gillet, Kruva, Leon Keys, Lizard Wizard 64, Marco Hernandez, Materia Addict, Miguel, Nefertiti Jenkins, Nycrypt, Nick Hill Sharma, Ninja Kitty Meow, Ono Turtle, Patrick Held, Pixelated, Ray Aldiar, Raymond Wheeler III, Richard Ma, Ritz 1906, Robert Seven Lee, Robin, Ryan Anderson, Salvers, Samuel Copeland, S.D. Prima, Sebastian T., Servino, Sean Johnstone, Cito, Strikeout NZ, Suits Fan, Tadashi 047, Tim Strothman, Tomovi Kioni, Travis Ing, TZP2 Game Night, Wouter DeHaze.